Hi everyone, I'm Jill McConaughey, Manager of Marketing and Customer Success here at LinkPoint 360, and I'm here to share another customer success quick tip with everyone. In my talks with clients lately, I've noticed that not everyone is aware of one of our most powerful features, smart forms. These forms are located throughout our software and are designed to make it easy to update Salesforce records right from your email. They're quick, dynamic, and customizable. If you've been a LinkPoint 360 customer for quite some time and have updates turned off, it's possible that you will not see this feature. However, if it's something that you'd like to add to your setup, you can certainly reach out to our teams and we can talk to you about how to get this feature enabled. The way to know that you have smart forms enabled is to take a look at your side panel. And what you're looking for are these pencil icons. And you'll see quite a few of them spread throughout the software if you have the feature enabled. And most newer customers should also have access to this out of the box. Now, what makes smart forms great is that they're dynamic. So as you're going to see, when I click through and launch different records, I'm going to have access to my page layouts in my instance of Salesforce. Your smart forms will look completely different because they're going to be based on how your pages are set up in Salesforce. What's great about that is it also respects permissioning, custom fields, required fields, so whatever workflows you have set up for your users, you're going to see those honored throughout smart forms. So I like to distinguish between two types of smart forms, and there's your create and then there's your edit. And let's start with an edit so you can see what this looks like. So I'm going to go up here to this pencil icon, and I have one right next to the name of this account for my test contact. And when I go ahead and I click this, it launches the smart form. Now again, this is based on my information. You can see it's even for a test account. But what we're doing is we're looking at Salesforce and then we're presenting the account page layout for me to make those edits. So as I go through here, if I need to change the description, or if I need to add a different value or remove a value, you can see it's very dynamic and very easy to use. Now, what's also great is that they're fairly instant. So whatever changes I'm making here, when I click this OK, it's going to be an instant write to Salesforce. And you can see I got a confirmation at the bottom, my panel refreshed. So anyone else working off of this information in the CRM, they're going to have access to that in real time, whether they're viewing it in Salesforce or they're using LinkPoint locally on another machine. Now, you'll see these pencils throughout. So here's one for updating a contact. And again, dynamic. This is based on what my contact page layout looks like. Yours will look different. You'll also see them throughout if you have other objects created. Now, let's talk about creating one. You're going to want to come up to this top right corner here, and that's going to be your hub to create. Now we support 7 standard objects out of the box, as you can see them here, and some workflow scenarios could be the emails requiring you to create a follow-up, or somebody needs to schedule an appointment with you, or in this case we can say that we're going to go ahead and open an opportunity. So again, all the required fields you're going to see on here are respected. So I have to choose some of these options to be able to even create this here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I can make edits and change anything I need. You'll see we noticed Fred's in the system already, so it's populated a few things like the account name. It's pulled in the copy of the email into the description in case that's helpful. And when I click OK, I've automatically created an opportunity. And the panel will refresh, and there it is. So now that this is in the system, I can go ahead and record emails as I would normally using my record window and reference that opportunity. I can use the pencil icon here. Let's say the stage has changed. Fred wrote back and he's told me he wants to go ahead and move forward. I can certainly go ahead right here and change a stage. So it simplifies Salesforce data entry and access, because I could do all that and not even have to go into the CRM. I'd say that the majority of the pencils that you'll interact with, you're going to see throughout this side panel. You will notice that there are a few elsewhere. So here, if I'm going to record this email, and it's a test account, so everything's popping up, but what you'll see here is this extra pencil. And so when you're working contextually throughout the software, you'll see that we're presenting the option for some smart forms where we think it makes sense. So in this case, again, if I'm recording an email and I'd also like to go ahead and create a case or create an opportunity as part of that process, I can do that from here, and it works exactly the same way. We're going to show the exact same smart form, follow the exact same rules, and when you're finished, you can go ahead and record your email. You'll see smart forms on the calendar options, on task creation, in a whole number of different places so that you have access to Salesforce data where you need it the most. If you have any questions about this feature or any other LinkPoint Connect features for any of our editions, you can always email customersuccess@linkpoint360.com, and myself and my team would be happy to help you get the most out of your subscription with us. And again, if there's a feature that you see highlighted in our video series that you either don't see or don't have access to, certainly reach out to us. We're happy to explain whether or not that was something that was done intentionally in your customization, whether you may have upgrades turned off, or if there's an issue that we need to help resolve.